Environment Forests of India. The National Forest Policy in 1952 recommended area under forest should be 60% for hilly regions and 25% in the plains. Out of Nagaland, total area of 16 square 579 square kilometer. Forests occupy an area of approximately 8,629 square kilometer, 52% of total area. The share of tree cover is 13,345 square kilometer, which is 80.49% of total area of the state. In view of the unique land ownership system in the state, 88.3% of the forests are community or privately owned. So 63% of the community forest is virgin, while the remaining 37% is degraded. There has been a decrease in the dense forest cover over the last 2 decades. Nagaland Zoom Land Act 1970 became applicable since 12 April 1974. It brought the Zoom land under the definition of the forest. However, terrace cultivation and dwelling places are kept outside the purview of forest. The Forest Act 1980 made it mandatory to obtain prior approval of the central government for any non-forest activities in the forest areas. The government of Nagaland framed and approved the Nagaland Tree Felling Regulation 2002 to regulate wood harvesting in the private plantation. These are some of the constitutional provisions for natural resource conservation. Area in hectare, area in square kilometer for agents under Forest Department, reserve forest, purchase forest and total forest department, unclassified forest and village-owned forest. Purchase forest. The total land purchased by the Forest Department is approximately 1992.47 square kilometer. Protected areas. Nagaland has 1 national park, that is Ntanki National Park, and 3 wildlife sanctuaries covering 222 square kilometer, which constitute 1.34% of the state geographical area. Forest type. So forest type in Nagaland are, on account of its unique geographical location and wide-ranging physiographic terrain, Nagaland has been endowed with a wide variety of forest types. The state lies in the subtropical belt with mountainous topography. But unlike Himalayan range, the mountains in Nagaland are mostly accessible and beautifully covered with evergreen vegetation. Many scholars and scientists have attempted to classify the forests of Nagaland using different criteria. The most acceptable and officially referred to classification of the forests of Nagaland is the champion of 1968. So the forest types of Nagaland are, the forest types in Nagaland are 1. Northern tropical evergreen forest. This forest once covered the Namsat district area, but now only a smaller area is covered in the Zankam area. It is found in Mon district. The dominant species in these types of forests are Holong, Makai, and Nahor, etc. So again, is northern tropical semi-evergreen forest. This type of forests are found in the foothills of Assam and Nagaland border in Mokchung, Wokha, and Kohima district. The species that make up these forests are similar to those of the northern tropical wet evergreen forest. The only difference is that in the former case, the evergreen species dominate through there are deciduous species like Belu, Paroli, and Chitili. In the semi-evergreen forest, the number of evergreen species decreases. decreases in deciduous species are more in number. Number 3. Northern subtropical broadleaf wet hill forests. This type of forests are found in areas with elevation between 500 m to 1800 in all the district of Nagaland. The dominant species are mostly semi-deciduous. Some of the important timber species in this type are M. Padam, Betula, Holok, Korai, Pomas, Sopos, Gora, Sem, and Gamari. So this type of timber are found here. Number 4 is Northern subtropical pine forests. This type of forests are found at an elevation between 1000 m to 1500 meter in parts above 2500 m. Like Jafu, Saramati, Satoi, and Zuku areas. The species that dominate are oaks, junipers, birch, and rhododendron. Alpine forests. And the number 5 is alpine forest. This type of forests are found in peaks of the tallest mountains like Saramati and Jafu Mountain. The species are rhododendron, beeches, and junipers, and birch. Dense forests. All lands with tree canopy density of 70% and above. Moderately dense forests are all lands with tree canopy density 40 to 70%. And open forests, all lands with tree canopy density between 10% to 40%. Scrub degraded forests, lands with canopy density less than 10%. And non-forest areas are land not included in any of these above classes.